ground shake.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashutosh. I've been off for last 2 weeks because I was a little bit busy with my college work, and last week also I was on a vacation. I had gone to Pondicherry, so I'll be telling all about that later. First, let me just fill up with my fuel. My bike is really low on fuel. I haven't removed my bike in the last 15 to 20 days. I said I was a little bit busy with my college work and I was on a holiday to Pondicherry. So I'll just fuel it up and then I'll get back to y'all. Camera. Motovlogs YouTube channel. YouTube. అన్నీ యూట్యూబ్లో ఛానల్ ఉంది, దాంట్లో వేస్తాను. లేలే తర్వాత ఎడిట్ చేస్తా. So yeah, you see, that is the problem when you do motovlogging and all. Everyone you see will be having doubt on what you are doing and what the camera is about. Just curious people everywhere. So yeah, to begin with, right now I'm going to my college. Not exactly my college. I'm going on that route so that I can vlog and also test my camera and the mic setup. I have put an external mic for this so that this cam which I bought, the SJ Cam 4000 Air, does not actually provide an external mic input. So I have done some Indian jugaad and I have put an mic which is connected, external mic which is connected to my phone. So it's a wired mic, it goes through my shirt and gets connected to my phone, and the voice recorder in my phone is enabled. So like that I combine both of them to form a video. Whew, it's a very sunny day out here. It feels very hot, man. And on top of that, this traffic, literally worst combination. Driving this bike in traffic is the worst thing ever, and that too in this weather. But anyways, so now moving on towards this camera which I bought. This camera is SJ 4000 Air. I bought it for around 4,350 rupees on Amazon, and also I bought the external memory card, micro SD card. It was around 600 rupees. It's a 32 GB, so all in all it costed me around 5,000 rupees. That was the minimum price for which I could get a motovlogging setup. And above that, GoPro is a bit on the expensive side, so I thought I'll start up with this, and then if my channel grows a little bit, slowly, I'll move on to the bigger setup. I hope my camera is getting recorded. Sorry, my videos are getting recorded in my camera without any glitches. This is the first time ever in my life I am trying to do a motovlog. I didn't even do a test or anything like that. I just put up the setup and I am just like coming on the road directly to check if it's working. And if everything goes well, I'll upload this video on YouTube also, and I'll suggest you all if the camera, if my setup and all is good. Malla 40,000, 40,000, 50,000 if I put in and buy all the setup and all. And my YouTube doesn't progress, then what's the use of spending so much, okay? Since I have been riding this bike after a very long time, 15-20 days, my back feels a little bit strained, but then that's okay. In about 5 minutes I'll get used to it. So now talking about where I was for the last week, I wasn't on YouTube because I was on a vacation with my family. I had gone to Pondicherry. It's a beachside place, and then I thought of vlogging there, but then I felt a bit shy and I thought I'll vlog for the next time, because vlogging in public, holding the camera and vlogging is not so easy. Everyone in the public will look at you like what this guy is up to, and it's like a very strange thing, you know. For me as a new YouTuber, it'll take me time to, you know, go out in public and vlog freely. So I wasn't quite comfortable with that, so I thought I'll vlog in the next time when I go out. So maybe in the March or April, maybe in that time I'll be going on for another trip with family, and maybe in between now, next week or that, I'll be going on some places in my bike. Maybe if possible that time I'll try to vlog. So talking about Pondicherry is very one of the most neat and clean beaches in India. If you all want to or are planning to go somewhere, go to Pondicherry. And the place where we were staying was Prince Park Farmhouse. It was a resort, and resorts, when you go to such places, staying in resorts is probably the best idea, because staying in any hotels, you won't enjoy the place as in such, because, you know, staying in resorts will give you the actual vibes and feel of that place. So I was staying in this place, Prince Park Farmhouse. It costed around 10,000 for a day, and it was a resort. They give you like 2 to 3 rooms where your entire joint family can stay, and we had a bonfire and all. If possible, I'll put some videos or photos of that on the screen. And also I was there for about 3 days, and we went through Bangalore. There are 2 routes from Hyderabad to Pondicherry. One is through Chittoor, Vellore and Pondicherry, and the other one is which goes to Bangalore, and then from Bangalore you go to Pondicherry. While going, we went through Chittoor, Vellore and then Pondicherry, and while coming we came via Bangalore. The route from Chittoor till Chittoor is good, but then after Chittoor, from Chittoor to Vellore and then Pondicherry is like a single lane, so there will be a lot of vehicles coming. It's not so, you know, you can't maintain such speed to travel. It becomes a little bit difficult. This is military area. I don't know if I can vlog in this place or they'll object me. If I go left from here, this is military area. Oof, it's very hot, man. Today is 20th of January, I guess. And the hospitality of that place was like too good. The place, I'll leave the farmhouse, Prince Park Farmhouse, the resort, contact information down in the description if you all want to check that out anytime. If not today, you all can, whenever you all go, you all can check that out. They provide some great hospitality. So yeah, I also went for the sunrise on 17th of January. 17th, yeah, 17th, I guess. Sunrise at Pondicherry is like really heavenly view. You can literally see the sky changing its colors from purple to pink to orange to then finally blue in like a fraction of, you know, like half hour or 1 hour. You all will see so many colors. I'll put that videos if you all want to see. I'll attach them to this video. So yeah, it was a wonderful trip. Maybe next time whenever I go, I'll show you all, I'll vlog. But then this time I missed it. It's okay. So somewhere here in this gully, there is my school. Yeah, so in this gully, if you go straight, my school, St. Andrews High School, which I completed my 10th. I was there for around 7 or 6 years. Okay, I'm free now. I'll show you all, why not. I'll just show you all my school, how it looks like. I haven't been there for a really long time now. I don't even know how that looks. I am also coming here after a really long time, for about 2 years, I guess, 1-2 years. It's been nearly 4, 5, 6, 7 years that I completed my school, man. 6 to 7 years that I've completed my school. So there you see, this is the St. Andrews High School where I completed my schooling. And talking about the school, I don't know what it has given me, but definitely it has given me a few friends who are very close to me, and I'm thankful for that. Chalo, let's go. I don't think they'll be allowing me inside because all schools are closed because of COVID shit. Chalo, let's move on. No. Ding ding. This place looks same. Nothing has changed, man. In the past 7 years, everything is same. So this highway you see, which goes to my college, this is the longest highway in entire country. But this goes all the way to Srinagar, from Kanyakumari to Srinagar, I guess. So if you go straight on this road, this goes to north side. So you'll be going to Srinagar, Srinagar. So this has been my regular route for the last 4 years, this route. So this has been my regular route for the last 4 years. My college, what do I tell about my college? It was such a hectic job to, you know, go to college every day. But then somehow I managed to get done.